On June 30th, 2024, two gentlemen known only as Dr. McNasty and Majide Man sat off to rank every Scooby Doo villains from the first two-season original series. Scooby Doo, where are you? The following footage is from part 3 of their ranking and will play right where the previous video left off. If you have not watched said videos, please stop watching and view those episodes instead. If this does not apply to you, enjoy.
Really? Alright, the next one, though. This one actually was kind of freaky. At least to my sister growing up. The clown. I forget, who the fuck is this clown?
He says the ghost clown.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, because if we don't know what it is, we just look at it and apply ghost, and that is its title. So, the ghost clown. What's your opinions on the clown? I don't know. I remember him being somewhat deadly from your list. That is all that I recall, and I also remember, not being able to watch this episode because my sister would not allow it. So, what is the lore on the clown?
So, do you call it? The gang pulls upon the circus and everything, and essentially are told all of their performers have been run off by this weird clown that's popped up around the circus. And the gang goes okay, we'll help find this weird clown. This is one of the most deadly Scooby-Doo antagonists. This guy is
for real?
Hypnotist. Yes.
Oh, I know who this motherfucker is. Harry the Hypnotist. Am I right?
Did you call it? Yes.
Whoa.
Harry the Hypnotist.
Thank you, Johnny Bravo.
Harry the Hypnotist? Harry the Hypnotist? It can't be.
Good pull. Good pull.
Yeah. See, I paid attention as a kid, just not to the right things, that's all.
And so, would you call it freaking he hypnotized everyone, and would you call it one by one? And puts them into dangerous situations. He hypnotizes, would you call it Scooby into being an acrobat, and then snaps him out in the middle of his jump. He hypnotizes, would you call it Shaggy into a would you call it lion tamer, and then snaps him out in the middle of being in the cage with the lion.
Okay, that's
he
very...
actively tries to
Is that's
he
actually
tries
kind
to
of funny.
kill every single one. Yeah, and he does one with Daphne. I just can't remember, but yeah, it's just it's crazy how far he goes with just nearly killing. Would you call it all of them? The only downfall with this is he starts trying to hypnotize them a fourth time, and Shaggy sneaks a mirror over and then just flashes it at him when he tries to put them in a trance, and then he ends up hypnotizing himself.
So he gets Medusa'd.
Yes.
That's okay. All right. So far, from what you have said, he is the most interesting aesthetically and vibes alone. He is pretty. I know my clowns. I'm very much a connoisseur of clowns, and he is definitely giving me not necessarily obvious scary, but I wouldn't trust him. Definitely in a circus scenario, but I want I want to put him at Epic Monster because, like you said, he is the most deadly. Theoretically, and he should have thought motherfuckers could have mirrors, especially I assume it's a circus setting. There's illusions. There's going to be mirrors. Come on, he should have had forethought. I guess that's my only thing. So, where would you rank him? Do you think he's epic, or do you think we got our eye on you? You're pretty good, but you're not the man.
That's an epic. That's
an epic. You know what? I'm gonna trust you on this because my viewers are gonna. You are my Hanna-Barbera expert. My viewers, when they watch this, they're gonna be like, "This man knows what's up. This man knows what's up." So I'm gonna put him up over here.
I've taken notes on these episodes.
He has. He sent him to my Discord. Okay. Well, this guy, aesthetically, I love this guy who's coming up. And that is the Ghost of Captain Cutler. Because it's iconic. It's literally like, the glowing green scuba diver suit. When you think of a Scooby Doo villain, he is at least within the top 3, at least in my opinion. What is your opinion of the Ghost of Captain Cutler? Or at least the lore. You know more. You think he's a what?
I think he's a jobber.
Oh God.
Essentially, what do you call it? He's taking out a sunken ship.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that because I remember the ugly sea lab outfits they would wear with the giant vision goggles on them. I do remember that.
What do you call it? He essentially, glows up his costume with a certain type of seaweed that makes things glow in the dark. What do you call it? But he's basically one of those monsters who gets run around a lot. He tries to catch him and stuff, but what do you call it? It doesn't work out for him in any way. So, what do you call it? He faked his death so he could still yachts around Rocky Point Beach.
Man, I want to say he's not good enough. He's not as good as Redbeard from your description. Right now, visually, yeah. I have him right next to Redbeard, but that's just a placeholder, so I know where he's at. I honestly want to put him behind the caveman. He's trying at least. He has a good concept, yeah. But I don't think he has what it takes to go forward with. Like you said, he was running away. If he was running away, you know what? He's a coward. He is a chicken little. So yeah, I'm going to put him, and he's trying at least, unless you disagree, which you're the expert, so I have to listen.
I'll accept you. You're trying.
All right.
Would you call it I only just think it's goofy because would you call it if they weren't underwater, Shaggy and Scooby would have killed this man. They were aiming a cannon at him.
Oh shit!
The cannon, and then they realized they can't light matches underwater.
Okay, I was about to say, did they go full SpongeBob physics, or did they actually commit to water not being able to light? Oh damn! So they aimed to kill him. You know what? Now that I think about it, Shaggy and Scooby aren't really that cowardly. Shaggy already Scooby pretty much assaulted fucking Gorilla Man. So yeah. All right, the next guy. Oh god.
There's a monster that doesn't work against by the way, but we'll get there.
Okay. All right. God, what is this guy's name? I don't know. He looks like Danzig. I think he's got a blue face, a trench coat. I don't have his name, and I don't want to fuck up my OBS by bringing it up. But
Elias Kingston.
The Ghost of Elias Kingston.
Yes.
Oh God! All right.
He's a ghost that can make people rapidly age.
Okay. All right. Does he actually do you see his power being used?
Yes. He dresses up a dummy of himself as super old, and then a little bit later he swaps that dummy with a skeleton.
He's creative. I'll give him that. Just based off the vibes of the costume alone, there's not much to go off. He's just giving me Dollar Tree creeper vibes. But as for his motives and what he's doing, he's creative, but I don't know, man. That sounds pretty lame. And knowing Scooby-Doo, the skeleton they showed was probably not the most anatomically correct and probably awkward. so like I bet it wasn't even a good scare when they revealed the skeleton. You know, at least not full
Did you
like
call it-
Real Adventures of Johnny Quest type skeleton, but like, you know what I mean.
It was the skeleton with the wig and beard on it. Like he made it at least look like, hey, yeah, what you call it, oh no, it's definitely Stewart.
Oh god. So he's just a props guy. He's a blue theater kid.
I just, yeah. Do you call it friggin'? I will say, like, at the very least, he had this really well planned. He kidnapped the only other person who would, like, say, like, that's not my Uncle Stewart. So, yeah.
Alright. What do you think? I'm gonna let you rate this guy, because I can't have that many in trash. I don't know. What do you think?
I would want to... Where did I go over here? Would you call it... Like, I would put him in, would you call it... You're trying. Would you call it, like...
Alright.
Either you're trying, or Senpai noticed me.
Whoa!
I don't think he was that menacing. I want to say he's on the cusp of that.
You know what? I'm going to put him in front of the caveman, or at least try to put him in front. Yeah, boom. He's in front of the caveman on the list. All right, the next one is the Puppet Master.
Dude. This is actually the most terrifying.
Really? Okay. I'm actually not familiar with the Puppet Master. Like I said, I didn't really catch a lot of Scooby-Doo Where Are You? It was always Scooby movies or, oh god, like 13 Ghosts and Ghoul School and shit like that.
So, do you call it, essentially, would you call it, like, enter this theater and everything, and they hear of this man who's like haunting this theater.
Alright.
And, what you call it, like, they find this guy who's a puppet master, and they're just like, yeah, this guy who calls himself the puppet master is, like, terrorizing this theater and everything. And this facade only lasts, like, a little bit. Like, what you call it, friggin', they find the puppet master, and they go back to Pietro, and you're just like, yo, Pietro, we found the puppet master, and they find just like a life-size like puppet of Pietro.
Oh my god, I know what you mean. Oh shit, I know what you're talking about now. Oh
Yeah.
crap.
And he completely abandons the idea that, what you call it, like, ooh, there might be a monster. No, he just goes all in and just starts terrorizing the gang. Like, he drops down, like, Viking size, like a life-size, like, Viking puppet and everything to, like, scare them and stuff. What you call it? He starts puppeteering, like, people in the gang and everything.
So
This is the most terrifying guy.
So he had, like, he created doppelgangers of, like, the Mystery Inc. in order to fuck with them?
No,
What?
actually puppeteering them.
Oh shit!
He-
Okay, that
Yes, like,
against their will, he's forcing
Like-
them to do shit.
yeah.
Okay,
And what you call it, they had to cut the lines off I want to say the Shaggy's, what you call it, hands and stuff.
You know what? But would you put him... Alright, I'm already going to put him in Epic Monster because I wasn't aware. Because that is kind of fucked up. That is a little fucked up. The idea of, like, Harry the Hypnotist had the same idea, especially, like, because we're thinking about the same mentality as if we're children watching this, right? They have the same idea, but, like, unlike all the other ones, their job is to scare you. Their job is to take away your free will or manipulate you into doing something you either don't want to do or that you're not supposed to. So I'm starting to notice a theme with some of these monsters, which, I don't know. Where would you rank him? Above or behind Harry the Hypnotist?
Above.
Above? Okay.
Because, do you call it? This guy didn't need a secret identity.
Oh shit, so he came out of the gate.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Personal favorite just because it's fun to say, but as for, I have mixed feelings about the old Miner 49er. The ghost of an old man.
The Miner? Okay, yeah. Did you call it the Miner 49er sucks? I hate the Miner 49ers so much.
And honestly, I hated the fucking PC game associated with him too, because it was literally just like a carbon copy of the fucking Black Knight Ghost one too. So yeah, we're just fuck you, Miter 4. You know what? We're just gonna skip this. We're gonna throw him in trash because I don't like him either. Okay, well.
If I can aid that decision, the actual guy is just the same outfit without the beard and hat, and he just. Like, would you call it, changed his shirt, essentially?
Like, let me guess, same generic, like, Hanna-Barbera brown hair and, like, eyes without, like, actual any white in them. It's just flesh tone.
Yeah, would you call it, like, he just throws on a beard and hat and changed his shirt. It's the dumbest disguise ever.
Okay, I don't... Yeah, I'm glad we put him in trash. He stays in trash. Okay. Now we have the Wax Phantom. Wax Phantom. He actually freaked me out as a kid.
As he should. He's scary. Did you call it freaking, he is a monster completely made out of wax. And he tries to encase Shaggy into wax, but Shaggy and Scooby into wax, but what you call it, Velma reverses the switch in time. That is the main thing I thought about in this episode, like what you call it, like the fact that he's just a scary wax monster, and like literally they had to like freaking harden the wax and like bust him out of the costume.
Ew.
Like, yeah.
So. I don't like the idea of what it would consist in order for that wax to stay malleable and not actually harden on its own, because that has to be like hot enough to like, that would burn your skin, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah. But apparently he was able to like what you call it, like wireframe around it to move it. It was to stop a what you call it, a TV show from going on. He's the manager of a TV station.
What if he's the manager of a TV station? Why didn't he just cancel the show?
What you call it? Because he wanted to. He essentially wanted to like embezzle money as well. So what you call it? Like, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
I don't know, man. It's not looking good for the Wax Phantom here on the like. He wasn't straight goofing, but he's looking really cozy next to the Miner 49er right now. That's all I'm saying. But
really,
you know what? You know what? He was scary enough to freak me out, and he had to do the whole apparatus to make the suit work. So I'm gonna give him. He's trying. I'll be nice. I'm a given man today. I'm gonna put him in. He's trying, because honestly, he did freak me out. He was, especially when they would show like the. Coming up next, Scooby Doo, and they would show like the clips of like the monsters and like the burn music, whatever. I remember whenever they flashed his face, he was the one that would make me like wince as a small child. So I'll give him, at least he's trying. All right. Well, okay. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say, like, I am here to play defense where I can and play offense where I want to.
Well, you know what? That's fair. All right, well, we got the witch. Or let me guess, is it the ghost witch?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Essentially. You can just put ghost in front of everything. Just like, oh, yeah, the ghost witch.
Okay. All right, what's the lore of the witch? And is it just a dude in a dress?
Did you call it? Yeah. Dude. Dune dressed in a what you call it, Dune zombie suit are trying to recover a bank truck that they hid
in the swamp. Oh my god! All right, yeah. I'm bringing. Both of them, both hit the zombie and the witch are standing trial right now. They're going as a combo because I remember this. All right, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Please carry on the lore.
No, you're good. Essentially, what you call it? They create like voodoo dolls of the different people to like go like, hey, what you call it? If you keep on chasing after us, you're next, type stuff. And there's a gag with what you call it, them finding a Shaggy's voodoo doll, and Scooby pushing the pin into its back, and Shaggy just bumping into like a what you call it, a hook. I'm just going like, no, what you call it, the voodoo dogs actually work. No, you're just running into hooks.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good for them.
Other neat thing is that they made like smoke bombs to disappear and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of it.
Would you say they were trying, or would you rank them lower in your opinion? Like the zombie is at least iconic to me enough. It made it into the movies at least. Or at least, the live-action movies where the monsters came to life, but I don't know. I'm not feeling the witch, but the zombie is pretty good.
You gotta see, like, the zombie in action was literally just like, like, he would pop up, and like, try to capture the game in a little bit. The closest he got was like tugging on Scooby's tail and just going like, I gotcha, and then friggin' Scooby like kicking up enough stuff to like knock him off his tail and then get him away.
So he's weak.
I would give more credit to the witch than the zombie.
Oh,
in my opinion.
All right. So,
so you're trying for for the witch, and would you call it they're goofing, or would you call it zombie?
You know what? I agree, and I already had them in there, so I feel good knowing. Okay, now we're getting into the weird territory, the weird niche. Well, not really. We got the last notable one from my memory. Creepy, spooky space kook. What's your opinions?
Okay, aesthetically, I think the spooky space kook is would you call it very scary?
Yes.
Would you call it like actually like in the story and stuff? Nah, he doesn't do much.
He's a ghost alien. Like, you really you had to really bend your realm of believability with the idea of not only a ghost alien, but like, honestly, it was just the zoom ins and the laugh that really caught me as being scary. But rethinking back on the episode, yeah, it was just an empty, dusty hangar that some guy in a fucking trauma suit from Fallout just running around in. Like, it wasn't. I don't know.
He was trying to scare the farmer in the Air Force into selling their lands cheap.
Oh, so he's a capitalist pig. Okay. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? No, you're good. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, like, would you call it? He literally gets chased into a wind tunnel, and then would you call it? His costume gets blown off. That's that's the only thing that just like really emasculates this villain. Just like takes all the terror out of him.
You know what? I'm gonna put him in straight goofing unless you like want to help him out any, maybe bail him out. You know, he is kind of iconic. All right, bam, there you go. Damn, no love for the creepy space kook. Wow, that's all we have for part 3 of our ongoing Scooby Doo series. Which, by the way, was only supposed to end at 3, but it looks like it might go on to at least 5 parts. So thank you for hanging in there, because when I say we went over the Scooby Doo franchise, we kind of nitpicked it kind of hardcore. And also, thank you guys so much for all the views and love and support of watching this little mini-series of ours. And don't forget, if you do have time, and if you are ever so generous, to please like and subscribe to our beautiful channel here at Coffin Club Studios. And on that note, I'm going to leave you guys with the final rough draft of where we're at on the tier list. Feel free to pause and see if your favorite monster ranked so far, and if not, I guess you're gonna have to stay tuned to part 4. So I'm Dr. McNasty, and you guys keep it real. Bye.